These are my 7 biggest mistakes that cost me a lot of time, effort, and money. But you know what the best part is? You do not need to make these mistakes. In this video, I will show you my biggest 7 trading sins and how to overcome them. And make sure to watch this video until the end, because I have a special offer for you that for sure can boost your trading skills. Before I start, let me share with you a quote of Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. He said, "I did not fail, I just found 10,000 ways that do not work." And I can promise you, I found a lot of ways in trading that do not work. But before I reveal to you my 7 biggest trading sins, let me give you a bonus one. It's system switching. It's not really a mistake, but it's something you need to be aware of. When I first started trading, I started with swing trading stocks, then swing trading CFDs. I went over to swing trading options. Then I went to day trading, then I went to day trading futures, then I went to momentum trading. I was trying all different kind of strategies, and the problem with that is every time you switch your strategy, you start from zero again. You need to stick with one strategy, otherwise it can never work. Every strategy goes to drawdowns, every strategy goes to bad terms. So you need to stick with it. It's like what Bruce Lee said. I do not fear the man who practiced 1,000 punches. I fear the man who practiced one punch 1,000 times. The same is true for trading. You have to practice something you can become very good at. But here's why it's not a mistake. When you first start to trade, it's normal you try to do different things. You have to find something that suits your personality. It's very stupid to keep on switching systems, but it's also stupid to stick with a system that is not for you. But there's one thing for certain. Do not put real money on the line before you find a system that works for you. Let's now start with my 7 biggest trading sins. Number 1, not journaling. I know. Journaling sounds tedious and boring, but it's one of the most important things you have to do. If I'm being honest, I just want to make money and move on. If I do not track my mistakes, I cannot improve. When I track my trades, I know what I'm good at, I know what I'm bad at, and I see things over the long term. Because remember, trading is a long-term game. Right now, I journal every single trading day. I have a screenshot of all my trades. I have a daily journal of my emotions, my trades, and I have a weekly journal. And in that way, I can keep track of my progress. I can keep track of what I do good and what I do wrong. And this is also why I can make this a video, because I know what my biggest flaws are, and I will reveal them to you in the next 6 trading sins. So the second is trading without a plan. And I used to do this often. I sit behind my screen, I see the charts, and I think, okay, today gonna give, let's make some money. And it's not how it works. You need to know why you take every single trade. You need to know what will you do when you're wrong. What will you do when you're right? What are the things you want to see before you take a trade? If you cannot answer these questions, you will be very likely you will start to trade emotionally, and that is the worst thing that can happen. You are your own employee and your own boss. Before you start trading, you tell yourself, this is what I want to see. You make your plan and then you execute it. The third trading sin is not following your own trading rules. To be honest, this is something I still need to work on. I became way better, but these are the biggest. Trade mediocre or semi setups where not all my rules are met. Either I do not have a price action confirmation or I do not have a volume confirmation. I need to have both before I enter a trade. Secondly, there are sometimes moments during the trading day where I really want to take a trade. I'm flat and I just want to make a trade, and I'm looking at it and I just think, please, let me see something. Or maybe this is a setup. Make excuses to enter a trade. You have to trade the market you are in, not the market you want to be in. Not every day will be great. Not every day you will make a profit, So stick to that plan. It's not easy to stick to a plan, but I can tell you, watch until the end where I give you my tools in order to make your trading easier. The fourth trading sin is stopping too soon when I'm winning and over trading when I'm losing. When I'm losing, it's so easy to keep on trading and to keep on going and to say to myself, I can't lose today. I do not want to lose today. But on the other hand, when I'm winning, I do not want to lose what I already gained. I can end here with a nice profit. That's not how it works. In order to pay for your losers, you have to make those green days count. And this all comes back to human bias we have in our brains. And it's called the prospect theory. This theory says that we feel more pain from losing than the pleasure of winning. So to apply this theory to trading, we have to do the exact opposite of our human instincts. We have to take more risks when you're ahead and take less risk when you're behind. Make your winners count and minimize your losses. The fifth trading sin is moving your stop loss. I struggled with that a lot, but not for the reasons you might think. I'm ahead of winning, the price takes out my stop and then moves all the way back up. It's important that your stop loss is below a key level. From the moment your stop hits, that is the moment when you are wrong. Your stop has nothing to do with your P&L. Your P&L is just a random number. It doesn't tell anything about price action and it doesn't tell anything about the market conditions. You have to trade the charts and not your account size. Now, a thing I do to avoid this, either I make sure my stop loss is always below an important level, or I put half of my stop loss to lock some profits in and half of my stop loss below a key level. It doesn't mean that you should never move your stop loss, but it means when you do it, it should be because of the price action or the volume, but never because of your P&L. The sixth trading sin is not taking any profits. In my strategy, I scale out of my trades, but the times when I refuse to scale out is most of the time when I have a loss for the day. And I think if I just have this one trade, I'm not red anymore. I will be green for the day. Just wait until the price keeps on moving and moving and moving without taking any profits. And then to see the price move all the way back and eventually hit my stop loss. Because you never know how much the market will give you. And if you notice you start trading poorly, I either take a break, come back the next day with a fresh mind. And that is why trading sin number 7 is so important. It's not preparing mentally for the trading day. I'm in my best when I'm trading in the zone, when I'm just focused and my surrounding disappears and I know exactly what I am doing. That is why there's a very famous trading book. It's called Trading in the Zone. And I do the following 4 things to reach that flow state. First of all, I take a 5-minute cold shower every morning. Except for the health benefits, it teaches my body one thing. I hate cold, but I do it anyway. I force myself not to listen to my emotions. I am in charge of my own mind and my own destiny. Second, before I start trading, I do 15 minutes of Wim Hof breath work. Here is an amazing YouTube channel I'm currently using. It activates your nervous system. It helps you with feeling more calm, energized, and alert. Everything you need to have an epic trading day. Key number 3, before I actually start trading, I already have a scenario in my mind. I do a scenario that with a lot of stress. Either a tremendous win where I just want to close it all and cut it for the day, or a very big loss, and I imagine that I'm in that scenario and I make the right choices. The things I find difficult, I practice and mentally prepare for. That way I create neural pathways in my brain. So when a moment is there, when there's a difficult choice, I know exactly what I need to do. And the last thing is I look at my past trades, the trades where I performed amazing, but also the trades where I made a lot of mistakes. So I know what I should do and what I shouldn't do. But these are just my trading sins. If you want to know the tools of the best traders in the world, you have to watch this video. I have one more surprise for you. I started my own trading community that you can join now. The link is in the description.